Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Steve Cishek is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Josh Harrison stands in, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. From the stretch. In the air out to left. Schwarber has it in his tracks. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He leads the team in on-base percentage, and we all know that's become a highly valued stat in today's game. He makes things happen for his offense, and a lot of times when he's going good, the lineup is too.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First pitch of the at-bat. Lined into left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Here's Starling Marte. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. The second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Trevor Williams gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting third baseman, Chris Bryant.
In now, Chris Bryant. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. His previous history with Trevor Williams, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Roll right back at him, and it hit him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Cubs strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Corey Dickerson.
The left fielder, number 7, Corey Dickerson.
First offering on its way, and it's fouled away. Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied, but this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Loud contact for Dickerson, and a ball headed to deep right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Batting fifth, first baseman, number 3, Sean Rodriguez.
Into the box now, Sean Rodriguez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Cishek's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center, and that'll hit off the ivy out there. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 12, Michael Saunders.
Here's Michael Saunders now. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Rodriguez leads off second with nobody out. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Here's David Freese to stand in. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch is bounced on the ground to the shortstop Zobrist. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Up next for the Buccos, Francisco Cervelli. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
He has to be greedy, working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially with the pitcher on deck.
The 1-2. This is flared out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His previous history with Trevor Williams, he's just 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Rizzo is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 7.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to go now to the shortstop, Ben Zobrist. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Freeze is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Cubs are down in order. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to baseball on the show from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Cloudgate there, a popular tourist destination in Millennium Park.
Leading off for the Pirates.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Trevor Williams, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Cishek's ready. Here's the first pitch. Bounce it to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 away, time for a check at the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Harrison. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run here in the early going, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Now batting, shortstop, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Very high, 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 2-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2. Now a swing and a ball pulled softly out toward right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Here's Starling Marte. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Schwarber has it in his sights. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Corey Dickerson, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And this is taken outside for ball one.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. And now the Cubs pitcher, Steve Cishek, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Harrison onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down. So with one away, it's time to check out the National League Central Division standings as you see where the Pirates find themselves entering play here today. Here's Jason Hayward now. His previous history with Trevor Williams, he's just 1 for 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Hayward is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Chop weakly to the left. Knee high. He barehands it. He is out.
Second baseman, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup over the inside corner.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
2 out, nobody on.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Rodriguez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Schwarber has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Riding in once again, Michael Saunders. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Way out in front.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Up high in the air. Zobrist moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready now, David Freese. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball heading for the alley.
Giving chase is Almora.
But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the throw in gets away from him.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Ready for another chance. Francisco Cervelli comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Here's the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber is in pursuit. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. Cervelli rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as they move on top 4-0. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Josh Harrison stands in. And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. The 0-1 on its way. Soft liner to the left side. But little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Pirates 4 and the Cubs nothing. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Popped him up. Rodriguez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Digging in, Adam Frazier. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Shortstop, Adam Frazier.
First pitch on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Ready for another shot now, Starling Marte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
There's a slogan that's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of
hit pretty well out to deep left field. Off the LED board and gone. It's a solo shot for Starling Marte. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Almora ranging back to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, they're definitely starting to tee off on him now, and I do think it's a result of what we were just talking about. He seems to be laboring and not putting the ball where he wants to because of it. I think they've got to make a move here.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Justin Grimm will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Justin Grimm.
Stepping in now, Sean Rodriguez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Here's Michael Saunders now. Career line against Grimm. He's just 1 for 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. The 1-0 delivery. Way in front of that fastball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. And that retires the side. 1 for the Pirates, courtesy of this swing by Starling Marte. Middle of the afternoon here in Wrigleyville. It's the Pirates 5 and the Cubs nothing. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. The 1-2. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in. He kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. This one's flared toward left center. Here comes Dickerson. Oh, and he botches it. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Tommy LaStella will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Tommy LaStella.
Zobrist, the runner at second with one away. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Hayward, or often just J-Hay, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Rodriguez ranges to his left. Backhanded. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
He's set, and the pitch. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit out towards second. Harrison has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now a 5-1 ball game. Ryan Dunsing takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 32, Ryan Dunsing.
Here's David Freese to stand in. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
David Freese.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to center field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
He's got it 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Cervelli. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Almora has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor Williams.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Trevor Williams getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First delivery to him on the way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Hayward will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Ready once again, Albert Almora. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Coming on is Sanders, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Hey, Christmas come early for the batter right there. Down 0-2, and he gets a cookie, middle cut. The pitcher's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Ready for another chance. Kyle Schwarber. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here comes the first pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Rodriguez on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Pirates 5 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Josh Harrison, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Zobrist over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, shortstop.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Dunsing is under it near the mound. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Starling Marte. He went deep last time up. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And it's gone into the bleachers. It's a solo shot off the bat of Starling Marte. His 2nd home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air into shallow left center. Zobrist is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Pirates tack on one more on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Pirates 6 and the Cubs 1. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. He was a ground out victim last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Popped him up. And there's the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. Saunders on the move. 2 down.
The shortstop.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Saunders is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail 6-1. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Brendan Morrow will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Addison Russell is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Number 27.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Rodriguez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. The 3-1. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready for another shot now, Michael Saunders. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, he's a .375 hitter. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. Played on the backhand. Step on the bag for 1.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Here's David Freese to stand in, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High and deep to right center. Giving chase is Almora, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Up next for the Buccos, Francisco Cervelli. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Standing in now, Trevor Williams. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right, and Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Josh Harrison stands in. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Pirates 9 and the Cubs 1. Here's Addison Russell, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Dickerson is over. He's got it 1 away. Here's Javier Baez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 1-0 the count. Belted high and deep into right center. Saunders going back. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this 2-run shot. Just goes to show one pitch, one swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Nope. And the changeup is way low that time. Hit on the ground to short. Frazier is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. On to the 9th from Wrigley. It's now 9-3. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Starling Marte will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First offering on its way. And he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And gone into the right field bleachers. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
The
In now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Count now, a ball and a strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. Smoke toward third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 3, Sean Rodriguez.
Riding in once again, Sean Rodriguez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground is short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 12, Michael Saunders.
Digging in once again, Michael Saunders. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Runners on first with one down. Ground ball right side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Into the box, David Freese. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
First and second now, 1 man out. Freese behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
And that's going to get down out there. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Carl Edwards Jr. comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this run. Into the box now, Trevor Williams. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Almora is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Pirates 12 and the Cubbies 3. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. Comes set, and the 0-1 taken, strike two.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Schwarber stands at second with no outs. And this is lined softly here to the left side. Foul. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Grounded back up the middle to his left. Frazier. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The catcher, number 40.
So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. A man at third with one away. Takes this the other way to right. Coming on is Sanders, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Mike Freeman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4, Mike Freeman.
And that one just missed outside. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. One and 0 pitch on the way. Left side, but well foul. Runner at first here, one man out. And that misses. 2-1. Freeman stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's in his third season as a major league player. The 2-1 home is fastball that misses.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Runners on first with one down. Hit out towards second. Harrison's got it. The second for one. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game and he picked up the win along the way too.
12-4 is the final in this game. The Pirates took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Trevor Williams wins his third of the season. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.